Hello YouTube friends, my name is KL Armenia and welcome to my channel. This is my first video I'm gonna be doing. So in this video, I'm going to be doing a little piece of artwork that you guys can follow along with me if you guys want to draw along with me and see how it turns out. I'm gonna try to make it a little easy, so anywhere from if you're a kid to an adult, please try to follow my channel. I want to do it so I believe that art is something that you never stop learning. You're always going to be learning, and it doesn't matter if you are a professional or like me, an aspiring artist. Maybe there's tricks that you guys can teach me, like there's tricks that I can probably teach you. But enough talk about that. For my first video, I wanted to do a fan art. I love fan arts. I like to do original artwork, but fan arts, I love it. Anywhere from Warner Brothers to Disney to Marvel to DC, anything. But today I wanted to do a fan art of Disney's Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. I love this. I'm a huge Disney fan. So enough talking. I hope you guys can tag along and let's get to it. Alright guys, so we're here and I got my sheet of paper. Like I mentioned, I've been trying to do a little bit of animation. So for this, I've been using the blue lead and pencil for my outline, and then I use the microns. I use some microns to do the. We have the brush here. And I use the micron pens to do the outlines of it, and then I'll color it in. So I'm gonna take you step by step. Please try to follow along. So Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. So just like everything pretty much of the Disney animation, you start out with a circle, basic shapes. It might be a little hard to see at first. I promise later on I'll darken it for you guys so you guys can actually see it. Do a center line for the face. Start out with one circle. Another circle. I know some artists likes to, at first, they like to get the face taken care of. Start out with the nose, with the eyes, but me, I like to get the actual shape of the whole thing, and then I do the little details like with the nose and the actual and the actual face. So here we go. That's what we got so far. So while I'm doing this, I am gonna talk to you a little bit about my channel. My channel, I'm trying to do this every maybe 2 to 3 times a week, hopefully, depending how my schedule looks, because I am not an artist I don't do this professionally. I'm an aspiring artist. Hopefully one day I will, but yeah, my luck hasn't come yet. So as of right now, this is more of a hobby for me. So it's whenever I get a chance. I do want to try to pursue it, and hopefully one day I will. But as I mentioned, I'm gonna try to do this every maybe 3 times a week if I can. Different characters all the time, of course. If you guys have any requests, you can always write it in the comments down below and see what you guys can come up with. So we got this so far. If you guys are asking me, no, I'm not doing this from memory. I'm not very I don't remember how every character looks, so I do have to get I do have to look them up to see how they look. But you know, let's have a little fun, a little bit of trivia for you. Oswald the Lucky Rabbit was created in 1927, if you guys didn't know. They were produced, the cartoons were produced by the Disney Company and made by the Disney Company, but it was distributed by none other than Universal Pictures. Yep. So, little fun facts about it. Oswald was in shorts. They did from 1927 all the way to 1938. They were in shorts. And 27 of those, 27 of the shorts that he was on in 1927 through 1928, it was done by Walt Disney, by the Walt Disney Company. The first Oswald short in 1927 was Trolley Trouble, I believe it was. Yeah. In 1928, then Walt Disney Company, they lost all rights to Oswald, which led them to create another famous cartoon that we all know, my boy Mickey Mouse, right here. Yep. And it wasn't until 2006 that actually the Disney Company finally got the rights of Oswald back. Yeah. It's a crazy story. If you guys want to see it more about that, there's been documentaries written about it. All right. One thing about my art is I'm not very proportional, I guess you can say. I go I go by whatever looks good to me. So sometimes the arms might be a little bigger, but like I said, it's whatever looks good. Art shouldn't. Art should. There's no wrong and right way of doing a piece of artwork. That's what I've always been taught. A little bit about myself. I am a self-taught artist. Never took any art school. I just grabbed a pencil, a paper. I started doing it when I was about 7 years old. And there you go, like, never stopped. Never stopped since, so. Drawing Oswald, it's a lot like Mickey Mouse. And the reason it's a lot like Mickey, I think, is because it's done by the same creator, Mr. Iworks. So the same shape, same little eyebrow on the top of the head. But I was very happy when I saw that Disney got the rights to Oswald back. So we're almost done with the rough outline of it. We're gonna do him blinking with one eye. Like I mentioned, guys, this is my first video, so if I'm going a little bit too fast, please leave a comment in the bottom, and I can work on it on my next videos. I can work on it if you guys are trying to draw along. So, if you guys are asking, are we missing something? Yeah, we are actually. Out of back here, we're gonna draw a little line going up. We're gonna do another one down here. I'm trying to draw it as dark as I can so you guys are able to see it. And then for the arm. And draw another little circle, very light. And from here, you do one finger. The second finger goes down. And then third finger, and up here, I think it's funny because this reminds me of the Mickey ears that you can get at Disney World or all Disney parks. But instead of the Disney ear, of the Mickey ears, we're gonna give them rabbit ears. Alright guys, and that's about it. We got the outline going. Hold on guys, had to get a little drink. I do apologize. Alright. So now for shading. Let me get, I do apologize guys. I want to use a different, alright, I'm back guys. I do apologize. My kid, she's getting into art now, and she's getting into my office. So you're gonna start being able to see it a little better. Got him there blinking. I hope you guys can follow along. Little heart shape for the tongue. If you guys are a fan of Mickey, stay tuned. I will be doing videos on drawing Mickey and drawing other Disney characters. I grew up watching Disney movies, so I am a huge fan. So I will be doing a lot of them, as I mentioned in the introduction to this video. I'm a huge fan of Disney animation. I read a lot of books on Disney animation and Disney cartoons, also about the creators. I'm a huge fan of animators such as Glenn Kane, Floyd Norman, Ollie Johnson, Frank Thomas, really all the 9 old men. Over here is when you start doing the whole details on your artwork and cleaning it up a little bit. As you can tell, the blue marks, I know a lot of artists, they like to erase them. I really don't. I like my for some reason I like my artwork to be a little dirty. I don't like it too clean. By erasing them, it kind of takes away from the work that the artist did to create, and the steps that the artist took to create what you're looking at the final project. So I like to leave them out there. We got the little bunny tail in the back, and that's it. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna start doing the coloring. Oswald is gonna be very easy to color. All you gotta do is black ink and the blue shorts, and pretty much you're done with Oswald. Let me get that really quick. So I do have my markers here, but for when I'm doing like cartoons like Oswald or Mickey, I like to do Sharpies. Sharpies is very, I know it's very strange, but I like the way it looks on paper. always start coloring the eyes and the nose first. We will do more complicated art pieces later on, but it was my first video, so I'm still trying to get used to it and work on the kinks. So I wanted to start out with, I'm not gonna say it's a simpler cartoon, because it's really not. Actually, I've always heard of different artists that says that they have a hard time drawing Mickey and Oswald because of the different shapes. It's one of my favorite characters to draw. In reality, my favorite characters to draw is the old gang, the Mickey, Donald, Goofy, the whole, everybody. Again, I like to use the Sharpie. So we got the hand. So you can see where the fingers are, since it's all in black. I like to use this white marker with this white ink pen, and I like to leave little indentions in between, and like that you can see where the fingers are at. It can give a little bit more detail to your drawing. Just a little nifty. You guys can see. We got one ear, now we got the other one. Like that. second arm. Sorry guys, I know I like to move around my drawing a lot while I'm painting. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but in the background you might hear I got a bird, and right now it's like 40 degrees outside, so he's in my office right now. So you might hear a little bird singing in the background. We got the little rabbit tail in the back. Right there. Down to the leg. The big feet. Rabbits have big feet, so we got the other leg. If you guys think that this video is helpful, please let me know. If you enjoy it, if you think it's too long, maybe we can, if you think it's too long, maybe we can cut it. Next time we can cut it into 2 parts. One will be the actual sketching of the character, and then the other one will be the actual the painting, the coloring of it. So just let me know. Again, I want to do a little bit more details. I wanted to show off the details of the character. Let's go for a little bit for the belly right there. Now let me look for the color for the pants. always get a scratched piece of paper. To try out the colors and see. Yeah, I like those. Okay, so we're gonna go first with a light blue. For the pants. These are not copper markers. Like I said before, I'm an aspiring artist and I can't really afford to get the copper markers right now. So these are actually an Amazon brand. I got them on Amazon. My wife is actually getting into the whole art as well, so she is doing a lot of coloring, so I got these for her. So don't tell her that I'm actually using her markers. Next time, I usually like to do a little background painting on my characters. So next time, I would like to do that. I think this video is going kind of long, so I'm gonna be trying out different things. Right now I'm getting into the whole animation. I've always liked it, but I have never really tried it. So I'm gonna be trying some when I get more comfortable with the whole doing these videos. I am actually gonna try to do some animation in front of you in the camera for you guys. I self-taught myself a little bit of some of the steps for animation, so I will be doing some of that. Add a little bit of shadow here. More shadow in the back. Another thing, guys, that I am not great at, and I do apologize, is that whole where the shadow hits the character. I put the shadow of the painting wherever I think it looks good, so I do apologize. I know that there's a lining of where, if the light is coming this way, the shadow should be that way. I do apologize. I don't do any of that. But I think it looks, I put the shadow wherever I think it looks good, pretty much. So there's no wrong and right in art, so little red for the tongue. And no, just for fun, I'm gonna add it's always singing and always having so much fun, so I'm gonna add a little bit of music notes. just to have, so the background is not so empty and white. I'm gonna get the black marker. Boom. And just as a little finish, I like to do a little dot to define the eye. And there you go. There we go, guys. We got Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. Oh, before I finish, please remember, always sign your piece of work, your artwork. All right, guys, that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will be doing more of these coming up. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a comment at the bottom, and please subscribe if you enjoy this channel. It will help me a lot, and it will help me to continue on doing videos like this. All right, guys, thank you again. I'll see you soon. All right, have a great day.